Hi everybody, welcome back. If you can put up with my annoying voice, this is what it's going to sound like through the entire video. I apologize. I'm still sick, but I wanted to do some videos just to kind of get myself out of my little funk that I'm in. But today's look was requested. I was asked to do an autumn-inspired look using affordable drugstore makeup. So I used a bunch of NYX. Hopefully you guys have access to NYX. If you don't and you need help with dupes, please feel free to ask me and I'll do my best to help you. But here is today's look for the eyes. I think it's real pretty. I like it a lot. I wore this yesterday actually for work and I got a couple compliments on it, so I thought it was going to be a good thing to do for you guys. So if you're interested in seeing today's look, keep watching. It's coming as usual. Oh my god, if you guys can deal with my voice. I used some of my Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm going to use this pencil from NYX. It's the Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Milk. And I'm going to put this all over my lids. And I don't like smoothing these on with my finger. I like to use a brush. So I just kind of sloppily place it wherever, and then I use a brush like this to kind of distribute the product all over my lid. And I usually go from the lash line all the way up to right underneath my eyebrow. Next, what I'm going to take is this another NYX pencil. This one is in Rust. And I'm going to place this just on the lid, and I'm only going to take it in about that far, and I'm going to bring it all the way out to the outer corner. I'm just keeping this on the lid. I'm going to take that same little brush and smooth it out. And don't take it up past the crease. Okay, so after you have smoothed everything out, this is what your lid should look like. It's just left white in the corners and then the rust color smoothed out along the lid. What we're going to use next is a pigment. Probably should have waited to do this video, but I don't want to sit around all weekend. I'm going to use this pigment here. This is from, let's see if it'll focus. This is from NYX. This is called Penny Pearl. And I will swatch it on my hand for you. It's a beautiful rusty color. And I didn't make it very dark, but that's what it looks like. I'm going to take, I have several of these little brushes, so I'm going to use another one of these. And I'm going to put some of this in the lid, press it into the brush, and then tap off the excess. And I'm going to place this right on top of where I put the NYX Jumbo Pencil. I'm just going to kind of leave that into the center, leaving this part free and this part without color. And if you really want an intense effect, you can wet your brush a little bit with some water or like a Fix Plus or the e.l.f. setting spray, and it'll really add a very nice intense effect. The color will really pop. That's actually called foiling. It's a very pretty look, but it's not for everyone. The next pigment that we're using is this one here. And again, this is an NYX pigment, and this one is called Nude Pearl. And I like this one because it's a beigey off-white. And when I put it on, it'll almost appear kind of like a yellow. So I'm going to use a really small eyeshadow brush. This is going to go to the inner corner. Just going to pat this in right here and then slightly take it up. The next pigment that we're going to use is this one here. This is from NYX as well, And this color is called Walnut Pearl. And I'm just going to use that same flat eyeshadow brush. And what I like to do is just stick my brush in there and then tap off the excess in the cap. Pigments can be tricky, but I mean, once you get used to them, you love them. It's one of those things, you know, you either love it or hate it, and I love them. So I'm just going to push that in right out here in the outer corner. And start to take it over, like so. Just kind of like right into the crease, as you can see, and maybe just up a little bit, not too much. What I'm going to do now is go back into my NYX pencil in Rust, and I'm going to put that right here into the outer corner and in halfway. Same over here. Then I'm going to take my white one and go from the inner corner and meet it up to the dark. And I'm going to smudge these a little bit, and for smudging I'm going to use this brush here. This is the Ulta, it's an Ulta Professional Tapered Crease Brush. And right now these are on clearance at Ulta for $9. I don't know if it's like that everywhere, but at the Ulta by my house, I don't know if they're kind of revamping their brushes, but all of the brushes with this handle that look like this, they're on clearance. I don't know why. So I'm going to take a pencil brush, and I have this one from MAC. This is the 219. It's not going to focus. I'm sure that you guys have all seen these, but this is what it looks like. If you don't have that brush and you have the Real Techniques, you can use the accent brush, which will work just fine. Any little brush will work for this. I'm going to go back into the Walnut Pearl, and I'm just going to place that in the outer corner here. I'm just going to push it right into that red. Now what I'm going to do is go back into the Penny Pearl color and put that right in the center. We're just basically lining the colors up. So I'm going to put that right in here. So just line the colors up, the red and then the brown, and then we're going to go back into that off beigey color. I was driving yesterday and I saw this tree, and the colors of the leaves were so beautiful. And they had, the tree had like this rust color. Some of the leaves were like this rust color that I'm wearing. Some of them were yellow. And then the older ones were brown. And it just looked so pretty to me, and I thought that would be perfect for my autumn look. So what we're going to do now is blend. Zoom out here just a little bit. We're going to blend a little bit, and I'm going to use this brush here, the Tapered Crease brush. And like I've said before, I really like this brush for blending, especially when I'm working with my crease. And what we're going to do is just soften this up. I haven't used my my MAC 217 brush in a while. So I'm going to use that right in here to just soften this up a bit more. And if you want, you can pull the color up. That'll really kind of fade the brown out if you don't like it too intense. I'm going to take another blending brush here. This is actually from a company called Number 7. Gemma sent this to me, and I really like it a lot. It's a very nice brush. And what I'm going to do is just blend the inner corner out just a little bit so that it's a smooth look, as opposed to just, you know, going from light to dark. What I mean is, I realize that probably just sounded confusing. I want it to look smooth, like one fades into the other. I don't want it to just be kind of like an abrupt change. I want it to be a nice smooth transition. Okay. Gonna zoom out here for this next part. I was asked to use like drugstore excuse me. I was asked to use drugstore makeup for this eye look. So I'm gonna look for a highlight color. And I think what I'm gonna do is go into my Wet n Wild palettes. I'm going to use this one here. It is Walking on Eggshells, and there's this really pretty brow bone color right here that I'm going to use. I'm going to take this blending brush, and this is actually a brush that I got from Target. I have several of these, and I think they're like $1.99 or $2.39, something like that. They're not very expensive at all. So I'm just going to run that right underneath my eyebrow. And what you want to do is just go ahead and blend that right into that dark line. I tried to use all drugstore makeup for this look. See, you get fall down, see right here, from the pigments. So even if you're super careful, it can still happen. It doesn't mean that you're like amateur or anything like that. I'm going to take some of that. I'm going to take these two colors here, mix them together, and I'm going to put those right into this inner corner. Now, for those of you that have been watching me for a while, you know that there are two colors in particular that I really like for this inner corner from MAC. They're called Tissue Weight and Jest. If you don't have those two colors, this Walking on Eggshell palette, these two work very nicely in place of Tissue Weight and Jest for highlighting shadowed areas. So it's a really pretty dupe. So what I'm going to do is use my cake liner. This one here, it's from, gosh, I can never remember, Femme Couture or Femme Couture, I think. It's this cake liner here, and I got it from Sally's Beauty Supply. For those of you that live near Sally's, they have a whole range of the I think it's Femme Couture. They have like a whole range of Femme Couture. I like to use the brush, the brush wet. So I'm going to use a little bit of my e.l.f. setting spray to spray the brush, and you don't want to spray too much. Just get it damp but not soaked. And then what you do is you just, whichever color you want to use, and I'm going to use the black. And I'm going to get really close to my lash line with this. Okay, what I'm going to do now is apply some eyeliner, or not eyeliner, mascara, and I'm going to use a dark brown eyeliner to tightline and to also apply to my waterline, my upper and lower waterline. And then I'm going to do some cleanup underneath here too. So as soon as I get through with that, I'll be back. Okay guys, so basically we're all done. I wanted to show you the eyes before I put any liner on my waterline. And this would be pretty for, you know, just wearing every day. If you omit the black liner from your lower waterline, you could pull this off. But to make it a little bit more dramatic, you can add an eyeliner. And I'm just going to use dark brown. Show you guys what this will look like with the waterline lined. You see that? It really does make a difference in the look. It's funny because when I was doing this, I wore this very same makeup yesterday for work. I wore this while I was working, and I got a couple compliments on it, and it was funny because, you know, like I said, I saw a couple of trees that had similar colors to this, but it also reminded me of a Tootsie Roll Pop. I don't know if, I'm sure you guys remember those Tootsie Rolls in the middle. but it reminded me more of the Tootsie Roll that was the strawberry flavor, the dark red. That's what the rust color reminds me of. It's kind of funny. But there we go. We're all done. I tried to keep in with the drugstore makeup stuff. So on my cheeks, I used this blush from Jordana. It is called Rose Silk. And these are, I think, are like $2.99. You can get them at drugstores or at Kmart. I did a little bit of bronzing with this. This is actually a blush. It's from Essence, but it's a matte shade, so you can use it as a bronzer. And this one is called Natural Beauty. And then my lips, I lined with this Rimmel lip liner. It's called Tiramisu. And you can get these like at Target. And then what I used for my lipstick was, if I can find it, it was right in front of me. This one from Revlon, it's called Blush. And it's a really pretty nude. I really like this color a lot. Not nude. I don't know why people say nude. I mean, it's a light pinky brown. It's really pretty. And then I went over that with a little bit of my e.l.f. glitter gloss in Glam Guava. So that's it. That wraps up today's autumn-inspired look. I got my hair cut. Finally. I was suffering while I was sitting there because I kept coughing and I didn't feel the greatest in the world when he was cutting my hair. My earrings are from Daisy Fuentes. I got these at Kohl's. I used my coupon. They were like $7, I think. And then I got some bracelets on. This one I got it for clearance at Kohl's for $4. This is another $4 clearance buy from Kohl's. And then I got this watch here from a store called Charming Charlie's. And it's another clearance buy. I got that for $6. I'm going to do an outfit of the day, but I think I'm going to do it separate because I kind of dressed up today. I've been feeling so crappy that I just wanted to dress up. So, and then also, I wanted to show you guys my nails. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have heard about the Muppets, the OPI Muppets collection that's coming out. So I got one of the colors. I got this one. It's called Excusez-moi. If you guys can see that. I love this color. It's so pretty. And I have it on... Oh, I don't mean to flip anybody off. It's on my middle finger. This color here is from Zoya. That one is called Renee. And I really like this pink. I'm not a really big pink kind of person, but I think that's really pretty. Then on this finger, I have this other color from Zoya. It's called Phoebe, and this was from their matte collection. It's the matte velvet lacquer. That's on this nail. And I was going to buy the other blue glitter from the new OPI Muppets collection, but I didn't like that. It's that glitter that you put on and it's clear and it just has big pieces of glitter in it. So like when you put it on your nail, I mean, I like the glitter to show up. And that one, I mean, it showed up, but it wasn't thick enough, I guess, for me. It didn't really show up as nice. So when I was at Ulta, and this looks just like the one from OPI, this is called Blue Mosaic. It's from Revlon. And I think it's beautiful. It's a good dupe for the new OPI color from the Muppets. And it's on that finger there. Now, this is going to sound really weird, but I'm always curious about, you know, like if you guys ever watch the same people that I do, and I know quite a few of you watch, you know, like Lisa D1 and Love, Peace, and Lip Gloss. Not to give those guys shout outs like they need it, right? But I know a lot of you watch them. But I always wonder about like other channels, you know, that I guess like channels that I watch. So there is a girl here on YouTube. She mostly vlogs. I'm going to give you guys some clues here. She has 3 channels. She recently got married. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I don't want to totally give it away. But she mostly vlogs like of her day to day. And she sells jewelry. That might be a big giveaway. But I copied my nail look from her. So the first person who responds and gives me the correct answer, and it doesn't matter if you give me her first name or if you list one of her 3 channels here on YouTube, the first person to answer correctly will win a prize. And actually, I have to go grab it because I'm so goofy. The first person to give me the correct answer will win this Napoleon Perdue little gift box. I've had this for a really long time, and I've been meaning to do a giveaway with it, but that's where the sticker was. I gotta get that off of there. But there is, I'll take that off. I'll show you guys the inside. This is what the inside looks like, and you get the eyeshadow. I believe that is that's a primer, mascara, and then these are two like little lipstick lip glosses. So the first person to give me the correct answer will win this little Napoleon Perdue kit. So I don't know, I was thinking about doing little things like that. That really bothers me that that sticker left that on there. I bought this from Ulta a long time ago, and my house flooded. I had a flood in my house, and it got put in a cabinet that we never go into. And then I found it like 4 months later, and I was like, I need to do a giveaway. Well, I just kept forgetting, and yesterday I was going through my stuff and I found it, and I was like, I gotta give this away. So the first person to give me the correct answer about whose nails, and she's wearing this in recent videos, so whoever can give me the correct answer will win that. And I, at the moment, have 588 subscribers, so you already have to be subscribed in order to win this. Sorry. So, alright, you guys, that's it. Take care, and I will see you soon. Bye. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. This look was requested. This was requested by, gosh dang it, I keep forgetting to write. See, I have this little book, and I write people's names. Here it is. RKECANDME. She requested a fall makeup tutorial. I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to do another one for you guys too that's a little more, I don't know, maybe subtle. But I'll put her name up here, and she requested today's look. I really hope that you like this, and I hope that you have access to NYX. So I'm done talking now, because I'm getting annoyed just hearing my own voice. Alright, you guys, one last look at my eyes here. I think this is such a pretty color combination. Alright guys, thank you for putting up with me today, and I will see you soon.